What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for y'all, and you already know what it is. Let's get it. Sellout week is upon us. I am dreading this shit. But here's cool. I did figure we'll start it with somebody that I think will be middle ground. So if you're new here, Sellout Week is basically, normally on this channel we react to like up and coming artists. I prefer most underground rap, popular stuff. Usually is a miss for me. I usually don't listen to a lot of commercial music. Whether it's good or not, it's just usually not my taste. You know what I mean? So for Sellout Week, we're only doing videos from artists that have over, or songs that have over 1 million views. And because they are popular, I'm not doing the music videos, because music videos, I had to like a whole string of them that got blocked because they were signed to labels, and I don't feel like dealing with YouTube shit. So we're doing lyric videos. But I did make sure I checked that the original. So this one by Little Simz, Introvert, has 1.5 million views, and it dropped 4 months ago. Now, I'm not too worried about this one, and here's why. Everybody that I see on Twitter that quotes or puts anything about Little Simz are people that I respect their opinion of. Like we have similar taste in music, and they've all said positive things about her. So I don't think this is going to be one of the ones that I'm going to be dreading. That's why we're starting with this. I'm going to ease into the more popular stuff, the more popular artists and stuff like that. I talk too much. Let's get into it, though. Without further ado, do me a favor. Run the gauntlet. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Little bell notification guy. We're about to dive in on this. I don't think there's going to be too much fire in the comments on this one. We're going to save that for some of the other ones we got lined up. Let's go. Little Simz, Introvert. Also, I am going to watch the video after this, so don't worry. If the video does add extra to it, I'm going to do this, and then on my own time, I'm going to watch the video and see how that adds to it. This is like a movie intro? This is... Hold on, the beat transition was hot. I was not feeling it at first. Like it just seemed like I don't know. I felt like I should be watching a montage or something like that. Like maybe the music video is really meant to be watched then. Like maybe there's some fly shit going on in the video. But like sonically, like I don't want an entire minute of instrumental on a playlist before getting into it. But then when the beat dropped, like this beat drop was actually sick as shit. So let's bring this back. All right, we in. It's crazy.
The kingdom's on fire, the blood of a young Messiah. I see sinners in a church, I see sinners in a church. Sometimes I might be introvert, there's a war inside. I hear battle cries, mothers burying sons, young boys playing with guns. The devil's a liar, fulfill your wildest desires. Now I don't want to be the one to doctor this, but if you can't feel pain, then you can't feel the opposite.
Oh, damn. Okay. I'm getting the vibes of several different artists that I listen to, all kind of like put into one here, and it's all a good thing. I'm liking this so far. That line though, let's go. This is more on like a had more like a spoken word vibe at first, but now she's starting to cook up a little bit here.
Mothers burying sons, young boys playing with guns. The devil's a liar, fulfill your wildest desires. Now I don't wanna be the one to doctor this, but if you can't feel pain, then you can't feel the opposite. The fight between the yin and yang's a fight you'll never win. I study humans, that makes me an anthropologist. I'm not into politics, but I know it's dark times. Parts of the world still living in apartheid. But if I don't take this winner's flight, that's career suicide. Though I should have been a friend when your grandma died. I see the illness, see my aunt laying in her bed. I see her soul rising as her body gets closer to death.
Bring that back a little bit. I think part of this is I feel like this type of music, what she's going for here, is definitely more enjoyable if you know what you're getting into. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm still feeling it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure out what's the purpose of this. You know what I'm saying? Is this more like it's obviously conscious. You know what I'm saying? We're obviously in the conscious track of things, but I'm still getting a feel for it because the beat and everything like that sounds like it's like anthem music. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't sound like on some deep conscious type of track. Like it's an interesting combination.
I'm not into politics, but I know it's dark times. Parts of the world still living in apartheid. But if I don't take this winner's flight, that's career suicide. Though I should have been a friend when your grandma died. I see the illness, see my aunt laying in her bed. I see her soul rising as her body gets closer to death.
So that was kind of like she flipped into like storytelling mode there. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming that she had to make a decision at some point in her life between getting on a flight to go to a show or whatever the case may be, something along those terms career-wise. But back home, somebody was going through loss. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that she's conflicted with personally. You know, like I like it. I like the vulnerability. I like to be able to peer inside and stuff like that. I don't know that it matches the beat at all. That's a little confusing for me. I'm very, very interested to see the video now, though.
I need a license to feel internal wounds, and I'm not trying to be healed. I sabotage what you're trying to build, cause the feelings I keep aside, but it's time to reveal.
Yo, first of all, for someone who's a fan of dark room music, I need a license to feel internal wounds, and I'm not trying to be healed. That is a fucking bar, my guys. Yo, like, there's so much pleasure in the pain. I talk about this all the time, like how like I don't even listen to like mood music or Joe Budden shit, even though it's my favorite shit, unless I'm in that like going through a breakup or going through heartache or struggling or not feeling good, like in that depressed state. Certain music and shit like that just hits differently when you're in those states. And like that line, I need a license to feel internal wounds, and I'm not trying to be healed. That's a heavy ass fucking bar. That like, yo, I'm not trying to fix this damage. This damage is part of me. I see the beauty in certain things. Like, that's gonna stick with me. That's gonna stick with me. That's what we're looking for, man. You make an impact. You know what I'm saying? Say some shit that is gonna, when I turn this off, I'm still gonna be thinking about afterwards. She's got 2 bangers in here so far. She got 2 haymakers already. We only a third of the way done. Also, is this her singing, or is this somebody else that's also on the track? Because I need to know if she's a double threat.
I need a license to feel internal wounds, and I'm not trying to be healed. I sabotage what you're trying to build, cause the feelings I keep aside, but it's time to reveal. I hate the thought of just being a burden. I hate that these conversations are surfaced. Simz an artist or Sim be the person. To you I'm smiling, but really I'm hurting. I dedicate my life and gave my heart over 20-something years left, wondering how I even feel, but was it even worth it? I bottle up and let's spill it in verses. One day I'm wordless, next day I'm a wordsmith. Close to success, but to happiness I'm the furthest. At night I wonder if my tears will dry on their own, hoping I will fulfill Amy's purpose. Angel said don't let ego be a disturbance.
Who, Amy, is Amy her mother? Who is Amy? Is Amy her daughter? Who is Amy? Tell me, talk to me.
In the demon said, motherfucker, you earn this. I strip you of everything you're deserving. Realize there is a prison and ask me a condition as fuck. Man, it's like they can't sleep till our spirit is crushed.
Realize there's a prison in us. So the bars that she's spitting are fucking crazy, and they're not stereotypical. She doesn't have the setup punch. She's not spoon feeding you shit. I like that. She's not catering to the uneducated listener who needs to be told when something is hot and when something's not. She's just cooking. My only issue is that it doesn't match the beat. Like my brain is trying to like separate the beat from the lyrics, because to me it doesn't mesh well. The beat is such like an anthem, like it's like on some braggadocious top of the world type shit, and her lyrics are on some dark room music, tearing my soul apart for you to bear and stuff like that. Realize there is a prison in us. That is, yeah, when you get locked inside your mind and all that shit, like we are conditioned as fuck. Let's go. Hold on. Let me stop talking. Let me bring it back.
Fuck can you earn this? Like they strip you of everything you're deserving. Realize there is a prison and ask me a condition as fuck. Man, it's like they can't sleep till our spirit is crushed. How much fighting must we do? We've been fearless enough. Always seen as broken homes here in poverty. Corrupt government officials, lies and atrocities. How they talking almost threatening the economy. Knocking down communities to re-up on properties. I'm directly affected, it does more than just bother me. Look beyond the surface, don't just see what you wanna see. My speech ain't involuntary, projecting attention straight from my lungs. I'm a black woman and I'm a proud one. We walking blind, faith not knowing the outcome. But as long as we're unified, then we've already won.
Some of the stuff that she's doing on here is exercising like very, very excellent breath control too. It's something. It's worth pointing out. Some of the flow switches and stuff like that, and the way that she's bending words. This is not somebody's first track. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that she's very, very tailored. Sprinkle little R&B elements into it. Like I feel like she's about to come in and smoke somebody on this beat. Like this is an attack beat. This is a like, yo, I'm about to show you we really do this type beat. This isn't an introspective beat to me. There's a lot of downtime on this too. I'm assuming that this has to do with the video, like the fact that the video has 1.5 million views and the other ones don't. I'm assuming that this is like this is meant to be a journey. This is meant to be like a combination of a visual effect with the audio supporting it. That's at least my interpretation when you have this much downtime on track. Or this is just her style. Or she just is like a fan of music, like without the lyrics. Like she's just a fan of letting shit breathe and talking her shit when she wants to. It's hard to really tell on a first listen, first time hearing an artist.
And so it begins. The base is an amalgamation of everything. Rules are not to be played by rebels. The story of never ending. Your introversion led you here. Intuition protected you along the way. Feelings allowed you to be well balanced. And perspective gave you foresight. The top of the mountain is nothing without the climb. Only the strong will survive. Only the strong.
That's a t-shirt. There's your merch. Like, let's go.
Alone, but not lonely. Your truth unveiled with time. As as you embark on a journey of what it takes to be a woman.
Interesting. Very fucking interesting. She does a lot of things I like, and there's some things that I'm definitely going to be up in the air about. Let's do the thing. Let's get smoke. We smoke? We smoke. Let's pull up the scorecard, because let's talk about this. There's some good conversations to be had here. Yeah, I'm brand new to Little Simz. In order for me to be a fan, if you guys are new here on my page, you got to catch at least 3 of them. For what it's worth, I'm going to give her 1 for 1 for this. But I do not think this is going to be a track that I personally revisit. But that doesn't mean that the quality wasn't there. It doesn't mean that the vision, the ambition of the track and everything like that isn't recognized. I do think that maybe this isn't necessarily for me and the taste of music that I listen to. But let's break it down. So target audience, I think is a no. I do not think I'm a target audience. And I'm not just talking about her, obviously, speaking about empowering women. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, like, the sound musically of the track. Proper setting for this. This is my thing. For me, this is YouTube. Like, I would, this is the type of stuff that I would listen to on YouTube. I wouldn't put this on a playlist for me. Like, I can't do the long extended downtimes with no music, and then some of it's talking. Like, it doesn't fit in anything, any of my prepared playlist for me. It would like take me out of my vibes. It doesn't quite go hard, even though the beat super goes hard. It's definitely more spoken word. There's a lot of conflicting ideas that come through it that just doesn't fit well, which is cool for her from an artistic, direction that she wanted to be different and be ambitious and try different things. I just don't know that for me it's something that I'm going to revisit. Bars or lyrics? I'm gonna give her a 21 out of 25, right? The lyrics that she did have, like, obviously this wasn't 6 minutes of bars. There's probably 2 minutes maybe of lyrics. The lyrics that were there, though, you could tell, like, she got that little bit, like, Zulu, Mecca meets touchline kind of vibes. She's from the UK, but of Nigerian descent, right? So, like, obviously, shout out to the UK. This would be, like, the first artist that I'm really, like, super fucking with from the UK. So, like, that's dope. I'm sure I just offended somebody. Shout out to Kane Trade. The delivery, we didn't see a lot. I'm honestly going to give her, like, probably, like, a solid 19. Like, she did a lot of what it was. So 19 out of 25 for the delivery. It seemed more like a lot of it was like spoken word. You know what I mean? Specifically at the end, she's just talking. Like, this wasn't an exercise and let me show you all my different styles of rap. This wasn't let me come on here and just bar you to death. You know what I'm saying? This was something different. So it's almost like the traditional scorecard is more geared towards traditional type music. And this is breaking a lot of the rules of things. But yeah, I'll give it like a solid 19 out of 25. None of it felt out of pocket. None of it felt like it wasn't good to listen to. But nothing was impressive either. You know what I'm saying? The beat selection, here's the thing. The selection of the beat I don't think was good. The beat itself was fucking dope. I just don't know. There's a disconnect between what the track was and what it made me feel. So I'll give it a 12 out of 15. Sound quality or mixing, 15 out of 15. Now, quality was perfect, was impeccable. Effectiveness. So effectiveness and enjoyability are going to be kind of flip-flop for me. Effectiveness, does this make you want to listen to more of this artist? Absolutely. 10 out of 10. I am intrigued. I'm intrigued. You have my attention. I'm going to watch the video. I may be even more intrigued once I see the performance that the music and everything like that is going to. Enjoyability? Kind of. Right? I'm going to give it an 8. It's like an 8 out of 10. Not like flip-flopped as in, like, not good, but, like, also, like I said, like, this isn't going on my playlist. But I can definitely see the appeal of it. 85 out of 100, I'm comfortable with that score. That's really how I felt. 85 out of 100 is something I feel comfortable with. She's clearly talented. The production value is fucking crazy. I'm nitpicking at the things that I don't like, and a lot of it is preference, not actual ability. You know what I'm saying? So 85 out of 100. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Down in the comments below. Talk to me. Let me know how you feel. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Let's go.